All right, welcome to another broadcast of Master Investor Company. Glad to be here again with another valuable video about money, business, and investing. Thank you for your time. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notifications so that you know exactly when we go live or upload a valuable video that will change your life. Today, we're going to be speaking about why savers are losers and debtors are winners. Remember, yesterday we talked about why saving is a scam. Well, today then is a perfect day to emphasize on what we spoke about yesterday. If you're hearing this video blog on a podcast, consider subscribing to our podcast and leave us a comment below. I'm also going to be posting the link of this blog that you can find on our main website, MASTERINVESTOR.education, and you can read it because, as you know, repetition makes improvement. So it's not really about perfection, it's about improving every day. We can always learn something new. So today I want to talk to you about why debtors are winners and why you should be considering understanding using OPM, other people's money. If you're new on entrepreneurship, then you must understand that the job number one of an entrepreneur is to raise capital. And the number one skill is to sell without selling. And so here at Master Investor, we have a mission, and that is to elevate the financial well-being of humanity through high quality financial education made simple with lucrative opportunities to build passive income and true wealth. We are more than an investment management company, and we are so happy and excited about fulfilling the need of financial education in the world. With today's technology, it has allowed us to present digital courses and financial literacy through online, which is perfect because we can be learning on the go. We can be taking a course from our phones, and all we need is an internet connection. So I want to invite you to read one of our ebooks, subscribe to one of our digital courses. What are the 10 new rules of money is one of them, and you get an ebook with that, or how to build cash flow with the internet. You can find that at masterinvestor.education. Make sure you visit and get started with your financial education, because that is what's going to give you the ultimate keys of total freedom. It's going to provide to you the answers and the knowledge that you need in order to build your asset column with real assets that produce passive income in any type of economy. So let's start with today's topic: why are savers losers and debtors are winners? So, contrary to popular belief, saving isn't going to get you where you want to go. Discover how to have your money work hard for you. And remember that the rule number one of our community here at Master Investor is that we work to build passive income and make money work hard for us. Every now and then, someone will share something insightful, but most get terrible guidance that drives me crazy. Save your money. Majority of people will say that to you. These days, people can't afford to be inactive and investing. We can't be passive and expect for someone else to do what's best for us in our bank accounts. We got to be active, and we have to pursue financial education so that we can take our own financial decisions. That's why it's important that you don't give your money or your finances to someone else to do it for you. You're going to focus on your financial statement, build it up with real assets that your companies control. You have a company, you're building the asset column of that business, and then you control that 100%. Okay, we're going to show you how to incorporate, how to start your own business, how to begin making passive income using the internet. You don't need to have a company at the beginning, but it is totally recommended that you do business under a business entity that you control, because you're going to tap into tax advantages, and also you're going to be able to run all your living expenses and personal expenses legally through that business expense column. Okay. So if you are being inactive, it is time to wake up. Why are savers are losers and debtors are winners? I have the answer for you. A brief history about money. A lot of people follow the philosophy a penny saved is a penny earned. This was true until President Nixon changed the rules of money in 1971. Suddenly, the US dollar, which was once linked to gold and silver, became a currency, became monopoly money, became fiat money, became fake money. That's why we say today money is created with debt, and that's why it's tax free. It is important that we utilize debt to invest for passive income because we're minimizing taxes all the way to zero, and we're learning how to operate as a tax free entity. The number one highest expense that a human being has in his entire or her entire life are taxes. Okay, so if we can minimize that all the way to zero legally, then we are already a lot wealthier. Okay, we're keeping more money to our power. That means it went from being a silver certificate to a Federal Reserve note or an IOU from the US government. What once was an asset became a liability, and as a result, the US is to this day the largest debtor nation in history. We are over $17 trillion in debt, and like I mentioned yesterday, the Federal Reserve Bank prints around 2 billion plus dollars per day. So if they can do that legally, we should be mocking and doing exactly the same. And we can, and we have the answers and the education that will show you how to do that and why is it smart to make passive income with debt. In other words, use your credit card, use your loans to acquire and build your asset column for passive income. Okay. In short, the dollar is not longer valuable when saved and sitting. Money has to move. That's why the most important words in the business language are cash flow. Where to start? It all begins by thinking differently. Let's say you are only getting 1% interest on your savings. Start thinking, where can I get a better return on my money? And if you don't know, go learn, go study, go figure it out because there are plenty of places out there where you can get a better return on your money. After all, with inflation reported at about 8%, you are going to get 1% interest and pay 8% inflation. So that's a negative 7. And inflation is not going to go anywhere. It's going to continue rise because the government will continue to print money more and more each day. Okay, so that means that the dollar loses its value and inflation rises, which is music to the ears of the financial educated because we can actually get loans and use the bank's monies for free. So all we need is a plan and confidence because money today is just an idea backed up by confidence. So we can show the bank that we have a cash flow analysis of an asset and that it will look good for their CAMO score or a credit score of the bank, right? Their portfolio, the more assets that they have, the more money that they can print. So the bank is always in the business of lending money to people that are financially savvy. Okay, that's why financial education is important because it will allow you to create passive income without having any money of your own. That's why we always say here in our community that it does not take money to make passive income or to become rich. It takes knowledge. Knowledge is the new money. Okay, so with that being said, if money is under your mattress because you're saving it, then is zero, is worth nothing, it's paper, it's fake money. Okay, there's nothing back in it. You can't go exchange that at the bank for gold. Okay, so you need to understand that in order for money to maintain its value, it has to move from a cash flowing asset to another cash flowing asset. Okay, that's why the bank is always in the business of lending money. They're not in the business of saving money. They use the savers' money to lend it to entrepreneurs like myself that knows how to invest for passive income. Okay, so now I'm not saying to go out and buy a 10-unit apartment building or throw all your money in the stock market. I am saying do something, learn about other options, just get started. Pay yourself first. In order to realize our dreams, we have to pay ourselves first, then pay our creditors. Do the 10-10-10 plan. Each month, whether it makes sense or not, we should put aside a sum of money into our asset column and treat it just like an expense. We can take 30% of the money and divide it three ways: 10% investments, 10% charity or tithing, and 10% special opportunities. Now we should not rely on savings whatsoever to become wealthy. And it was such a minimal amount that it will not impact the way of living any farther. Meanwhile, our investments will constantly be making us money in the background in the form of passive income. Savers are losers. You don't want to be on the side of the losers. With this in mind, let's say you want to stop being a saver and instead have your money work hard for you. I suggest you get advice from people who practice what they preach and are successful. Don't turn to your financial planners for education. You'll probably get a sales pitch. Instead, get your own financial education. Right here at Master Investor is a community that you can obtain that. You can read one of our ebooks. You can attend one of our seminars. You can have a live call with one of our team members, and we can plan a strategy that will be your investment strategy to create wealth through real assets that produce passive income. There are 5 different asset classes that you can choose from, and it is critical that you learn how to diversify on those 5 asset classes to build passive income so that you hedge for inflation and any bad market. Okay, a true master investor is that person who prepares for any type of market and is able to cash flow in any type of market. So we don't predict the market because we know that the market goes up and down. Okay, so we always like to have control over our assets. We don't like to give our money away to somebody else to do the job for us. We like to make our own financial decisions. And at the end of the game, at the end of our time, right, of this life, we're always going to be playing with money. Money is involved in everything that we do. So if we're going to be playing that game, we better become a master at it. We study it. Some people play golf and they become really good at golf, and they play a different sport, soccer, basketball, and that's what they want to do. But here, a master investor is all about money, business, and investing. And you can't go do investing without having business knowledge. That's why the words that you have in your vocabulary are so important, and it will determine how wealthy you become. So change the vocabulary and you will change your life. It is all about expanding in the field that you want to be successful in. So if you want to become a businessman and a true master investor, then you need to $5 of passive income. It is something, okay? It is your way to financial freedom and true wealth. It doesn't matter how much money you have. What matters is what you do with it and how you control it. Remember, the number one job of an entrepreneur is to raise capital, and the number one skill is to sell without selling, with systems that do the telling and selling for us. Be creative and think about what kind of essential needs you can fulfill. For example, anyone can write an ebook and put the ebook online, and it can bring $100, $200 per month or even more in the form of passive income, royalties. While that's not a lot of money, you may think it is something because you only did it once, and it's continued to printing money from thin air just by having control over that ebook that you create about a topic that you're passionate about. And it's definitely paying more money than sitting in the bank, right? If you had to invest maybe $100 to put a little website together or whatever, and there are a lot of websites that they offer you a platform where you can just upload the ebook. You don't need to create the website, and you can benefit from the community that they have, and they will read it, and whoever downloads the ebook, you get a royalty of that from that person, from that student. So Don't let the excuses or if you don't have money, because at the end, if you don't have money, is the best advantage that you can have, because it does not take money to make passive income. It takes knowledge. That means you need to get educated and learn how to raise capital. Use a credit card, get a loan and raise capital. That's the most important thing I can tell you if you want to truly become a wealthy person and have money work hard for you. If you need money to make money, then you're not a true master investor. It just shows that there are simple things you can do to make your money start working hard for us. Increase your financial literacy, look at other options out there, and just get started. Take action with knowledge, turning information into real action. Yes, change can be scary, but if you don't take control over your and other people's money, now your future will be full of financial nightmares, and that is really something to be scared about. What are you going to do today to take control over your money and start your journey to financial freedom and true wealth? This diagram right here that I'm showing you on the screen, for those who are watching this live stream right now, is how the players of the money game are playing the game. So on the left side, we have the employees and the self-employees. The employees have a job and the self-employee owns a job. They usually have a firm or a practice and they are part of the system, okay? They haven't figured out how to delegate because they want to do everything themselves. So they're very attached to their business. Remember what I always say is that when we build a business, we're doing it to solve a problem in the marketplace, but we're doing it with a system of systems that do the selling and telling, and they fulfill the purpose of the business on its own. Yes, we put the pieces together, we build it up, or we acquire the business, but we must depart from the business so that we can focus on another cash flow and asset. It's all about the freedom. We're looking for freedom. We're not looking to have a job and the business, okay? And on the right side, you're going to look at the business owner owns a system that work for us even when we do not. And the I's in inside investor, money work for us. That's when you have cash flow coming in from your businesses, and we're using that cash flow to move it into another cash flow and asset, such as a real estate property. So we should be focusing in acquiring businesses and investing in real estate. We invest in businesses and then use the cash flow from those operations to acquire real estate properties that produce more passive income, okay? And then we have those businesses purchase our other investments. Very key to understand, okay? So why are savers losers? And I just want to make sure that we are live. Oh yeah, we are. Why are savers losers and debtors are winners? Because today money is not longer real money. After the law changed in 1971, like I mentioned earlier on this video blog and podcast, if you're listening to us on our channel, money began to be debt from that point forward. Okay, it was not longer real money. Gold was not backing it. Therefore, saving money will only guarantee the saver a loss over time and guarantee the debtor endless possibilities of cash flow if invested in businesses, real estate, and real assets that produce passive income. So there you have it. Now, you know why saving is a scam and why savers are losers and debtors are winners. We must get comfortable by using good debt to invest for passive income. I hope that this video blog has been valuable to you. And if it has, then please share this great content with others, because that's when it becomes a treasure. I would like to see you also take massive action into your financial education. Invest in yourself today. Start reading one of our ebooks, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet. You can find it on our courses tab on the main website, MASTERINVESTOR.education. I cannot wait to talk to you and get to know who you are so that we can start building your asset column and hear your feedback. All right. You can also find some lucrative tools on our website if you like to start building your passive income right away with digital assets, it is possible to do so. You don't need to create a product if you don't want to. If you're not ready to create your own business, then you can partner up with other people's products and businesses and send targeted traffic, meaning people that want that solution that you're offering in behalf of those partners. And we're going to show you where to find these companies that are offering sales pages, products, and high commissions in the form of passive income. Each sale that you obtain from those people that you're sending to those sales pages, you will build passive income. If it's a membership, if it's a subscription, you will get a passive income every month, every time somebody purchase, and if that customer continues to purchase that product or any other product because you send them to that website, then you're gonna build passive income. And I'm gonna show you how to do that on our ebook and also in all of the other free training that we have on our YouTube channel and on our blog. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to see you next time. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section if you have any questions. And thank you for having me again. Remember, today money is created with debt. So get used to of using good debt to invest for passive income, because you will be a tax-free entity and you will build true wealth. Okay, and wealth is not measured in dollars, it's measured in time. How long can you thrive with the lifestyle that you like without having to work? All right, and that's key. I'll talk to you in the next video. Thank you again, and make sure you subscribe. Bye for now.